Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Doug again, Charger Fan NY. And today I'm bringing you the 3 things I hate about my Dodge Charger SXT. My last video was the things I love, and these are the 3 things I hate. I really do like this car, so these weren't easy to come up with. I'm going to just say what the 3 things are, then talk a little bit about them. The one thing I hate is the color. Black is incredibly difficult to keep clean. It needs clean now. The second thing I hate about it is the fact that I bought a used car, a rental car, an ex-rental, and it had 8,300 miles. But I wish I had bought new. And the third thing I hate, and this is probably the most important, I hate that it's a 6-cylinder. I really do. I mean, I talked about in the things I love about the style and the compliments that I get constantly with this car. It's just never ending. But I do hear the question a lot, is it a Hemi? Okay, the first thing is the black. And you can just see the filth, the dirt, how quick it comes. I cleaned this not that long ago. Oops. And it's pretty dirty. So if I had it to do over again, I don't even know if I would change the color, because I do like the way black looks when it's clean, but it is such a pain keeping it that way. And the rental car, the 8,300 miles, the biggest complaint I have are the scratches. I don't know, it's kind of dark out, but there are scratches on the roof. There are scratches on the trunk. And I bought some Meguiar's Scratch X, which I am going to do another video with a review and see if I can get rid of some of the scratches. But the biggest scratch is on the door over here. Most of the rest I think I can get out. This one I'm going to have trouble with. Right there. Which is right under the mirror. Right there. The rest of them I think I can get, because the rest of them you get them wet and they disappear. So the color and the fact that it is a used car, the rental car, that's number 2. And the third thing is that it's a 6-cylinder, which I love this 6-cylinder. I love the performance. I love the way it sounds, how quiet it is. It's an incredibly luxurious feeling car. And I tend to drive it like it's a sports car, and I love the performance. But the time I hate it the most, I hate it not being a 6-cylinder the most, is every time I see an RT or better, a higher trim, but I tend to see more RTs. There aren't a lot of Hellcats or Scat Packs around here. And every time I get behind an RT, it's even worse. Just the sound. I love the way those 8-cylinders sound. And so maybe in a year or 2, I will get up a little savings and buy myself an RT. So one of my next videos, I'm going to do that Meguiar's Scratch X. I might try to paint correct this car. I'm going to buy, I think, a spoiler, a Hellcat spoiler. And if anybody has any thoughts on using tape, I'm thinking about trying to figure a way to use that 3M tape instead of drilling holes into my trunk. Putting that rear view camera on, I wasn't a fan. And one other thing, I'll put this in the description, and it really doesn't have anything to do with what I hate about it, but I'm going to do a video on my navigation system. But one thing I noticed when I go on to Social Blade, usually an ad comes up with $100 discount for that navigation. So if anybody's interested in buying navigation, please look into it right now, because I think they're running that special. I looked for it when I got mine, and I sure wish that I had found it. But anyway, I'm glad I got it. But if any of you guys can save $100, I'd like to see you do it. Leave it in the comments if you find it. If I can find a link for the $100 coupon, I'll put it in. But anyway, kind of a little side note, I just thought I would hopefully try to help somebody with that navigation. And again, the 3 things I hate are the black color, the fact that it's used and it's scratched all to hell, the trunk, the hood, and the door are the 3 main areas of concern. I think I can get rid of a lot of it. And the fact that it's a 6-cylinder. And as much as I love this 6-cylinder engine, every time I get behind an RT and listen to that growl, God, I want one. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Please subscribe. I'm going to get out some more videos and try to get a little better at editing. I still am short help at work, so my employee went to California and they were going to fly back, and he can't afford the ticket, so they're actually taking a bus back from California, my employee and his daughter. So he's going to be even a few days longer than I thought. So hopefully I'll have time soon, and thank you for listening. The 3 things I hate, they really aren't that bad, and I absolutely still love this car. And maybe 2 or 3 years from now, I will be in a brand new 8-cylinder Hemi that maybe Battleship Gray. I like that color. Maybe one that isn't black, even though I love the black. And stay tuned for my next videos. Please subscribe. Thank you. Good night.